You're back at Up North at 4. Today we are here with Chef Kris from Tilly's and Morgan, our producer, and we are making a very special Valentine's Day meal and dessert, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Right now, let's talk about the steak, and what kind of a steak is it?
Yeah, so this is a ribeye I get from a local farmer, Meadow Farms. So it's bone-in, grass-fed, and dry-aged. It's a really good, high-quality meat. And we're going to be serving that with celery root puree and then some roasted Romanesco.
Okay, so how long should the steak really be cooking for, would you say?
Well, to your desired temperature. We're going to be cooking around medium rare today, but I'd say steak the size, probably 5 minutes per side, and then you want to let it rest about 5 minutes before you slice into it.
And then after that, you do the puree?
Yeah, so probably you'd want to prep your puree and then your thing, get it cooked, and then you can go ahead and plate up.
Okay.
So what's the process of making that puree? Are you like putting those in a blender?
Yeah, so first, so it was very dirty. Celery stalk grows out from the top like that. So you want to peel it, you cut all that off, so you chop it up and then saute the leeks, pour the cream over that, bring the cream to a boil, and then you boil this just like you would like a mashed potato.
Okay.
And then throw it in the blender. And then I finished it with some fontina cheese.
Oh, yum.
To make it nice and creamy.
Yeah, it all smells really good. I smell that. Do you smell that, Morgan?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're just waiting for the steak. We flip it over.
Build a nice crust on that.
Something good to make, to prepare and make for, you know, your family, your loved ones, a special date night at home, or some other side dishes to this ribeye steak.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, roasted vegetables go really good with meat, so any sort of roasted vegetable you like, cauliflower if you can't find Romanesco, or broccoli, asparagus goes really nice. And then just anything starchy to go with it as well. So you can use just regular mashed potatoes, or any root vegetable can really be pureed.
What kind of like kitchen appliances would someone need to make all of this?
Blender, pots, pans, and a stovetop.
Okay, so Chef Kris, the steak is all finalized, ready to go. So what is the next step?
So now, after you get it cooked, you want to let it rest for about 5 minutes so all the juices stay inside the steak and then they don't run out all over your plate. Then we're going to pop these back in the oven for a little bit.
Okay, and that is the vegetable?
Yep, that is the roasted Romanesco. We got our puree all hot. So now I'll start cutting this down with our puree first. Bottom, and then just a nice swoosh.
Fancy.
Yeah.
So just a little bit, not too much.
Yeah, just a nice base on the bottom, something you can put your steak on. Some of the same leeks that I used in the puree, I took and fried them.
Oh, okay.
Just make a little haystack.
I was gonna ask, like, because that kind of looks like fried onions.
Yeah. So then I got some smoked sea salt here. We'll go over the top with.
This is like a fine dine, like 5-star cuisine dining over here.
Like it, yeah.
So you could choose to go to a restaurant, or you can really have your own restaurant at home.
Way cheaper if you cook it at
Yeah,
home too.
sure.
So this is a black garlic aioli. So black garlic is a fermented garlic, gives it a really good umami flavor. Go right over the top. Go.
Wow, that looks great.
That looks really good, and it smells so nice.
Yeah.
And take your nice onions right over the top there.
Wow, look at that. Fine dining at home.
Yeah.
For your family, your loved ones.
That was pretty simple, I feel like. You know, not too many ingredients.
Yeah, you really let the ingredients speak for themselves on this.
Okay, so once again, it's a ribeye steak. It takes about an hour total to kind of make and prep, and you can use these kind of vegetables if you would like.
Yeah, or substitute with more common vegetables, whatever you can get your hands on.
And then butter, salt, pepper, and maybe some kind of puree, garnish.
Yeah.
Any kind of, to your preference, that's correct. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
it
you.
smells so good. Yeah. We will be doing a Valentine's Day dessert, but right after this break.